Hello, hello, my friends. Who is around? I am watching so nice today, and now it is snowing like crazy. Like crazy. Crazy. I wonder if I can show you. Okay, I'm gonna try not to make you sick. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can show you without screwing with my camera. No, it doesn't show as much as I would like it to. Look over that way. Can you see all that snow coming down? It's crazy. Crazy. Supposed to get 4 to 6 inches of snow again tonight. All right. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, we have a lot of snow this year. Tons of snow. And we have had this snow, like my Facebook memories show us even just a couple years ago, we had snow like this. We all just get a little antsy this time of year and we don't want it anymore. Now we're ready for spring and lake season. Okay, so I wanted to jump on and say hello to everybody. I know it's kind of drive home from work time right now, so I might not hit a whole bunch of people. But I wanted to remind you of a few different things that are coming up over the next couple weeks because they are really fun events and things that I like to do and have done. But a lot of people like to hear about them. So I wanted to make sure that there's another chance for you to hear about it. And one of the things is I will be traveling down this weekend to Des Moines, Iowa. And I am going to be doing a 2-day show, and it's at the fairgrounds. I don't, you know what? I didn't grab a link or anything, but I'll share it on my Facebook page. But it is a metaphysical, they call it a metaphysical art show, but there's readers and all sorts of different modalities. And I have heard that it is a very big show. And I used to do shows there about 5 years ago, and I love doing Iowa shows because they are really big and really busy. So I will be traveling down there. I'm doing a couple house clearings on the way, and then I am and then on the then I'll do the 2-day show, and then I come home, and I'm home for a day, and then I get to fly to Sedona, Arizona, and most of you know it is one of my favorite places in the world to go. And I'm going to be doing personal energy clearings. And let me grab that link for, though I did put it in the little title thing, but let me grab that link and I'll post it too. So if you are feeling like you need a little upgrade before the spring, these energy clearings are super fun because I am in Arizona or in Sedona. They're remote, so you guys don't have to do anything. But I do clearings both on your physical body, your mental body, your emotional body, your chakra system, like everything and anything that spirit brings to me to work on you at that session. And then you get a report of it afterwards. And I might try with a few of you. It actually occurred to me today that it might be kind of fun to do some recordings when I'm doing the clearing and just send it straight to you. I'm going to try that and see. I don't always get the best cell reception there, but I'm going to try that. Otherwise, if it doesn't work, you get a written report as well. But they are some pretty freaking magical clearings. I love to do clearings when I'm out traveling. I actually have some fun things that are going to come up for some of the travels I'm doing this summer around clearings. And so if you've never had an energy clearing, this would be the one to try because they're really fun when they're in Sedona. Sedona is super magical energy, and it helps if you're tired and dragging. And a lot of times the people that I'm working on, they feel stuck. And that's a word that I hear a lot. They feel stuck, or they feel like they just can't quite catch up. They're overwhelmed. Maybe there's aches and pains in their body. Sometimes that's energy, you guys, or it's emotion. You know, maybe you've lost a loved one, and it's really hard to move through some of that energy sometimes. And I've just found that energy clearings and learning how to work on your energy and learning how to move energy is super important. And it's become more important over the years. And so, at least according to me. So, if you want to grab one, I still have a few spots left for the Sedona clearings. I also have room for a couple house clearings. I'm not going to be there all that long. So, I do have to limit it a bit this trip. But I'm always willing to go to Sedona. And I also have my Sedona retreat next February. So, and that's going to be very few people as well. But if you want to go on kind of a group Sedona retreat, I will be doing that again next February. We still have a couple spots open for that as well. Okay. Yeah, they are super fun. Sedona clearings are awesome. So Iowa this weekend for 2 days. I come home. I'm going to take Monday home to drive, and then Tuesday I'll be home to pack, hurry up and pack, and then I get to go to Sedona. And I'm going to take Nikki with me. She is the gal that most of you know from my expo shows, and so we'll be doing some fun there, and we'll make sure to share lots of pictures so you guys can see the energy of Sedona and tune into it a little bit. And then after that, I come home, and then it's the full moon clearing on April 5th. Right? Yep. April 5th is the next full moon group clearing if you are guided. Okay. That is another way to learn. It's really cool. It's a monthly thing that we do on the full moon. And a lot of my clients come back month after month after month because it's just that little tune in that they get. And for me, I started that before COVID started, like right before COVID, my spirit's like, start group clearings again. And I listen. And so those have been going on for a couple of years now, and people come every month and you get to learn tools, you get to feel better, get to clear your energy. And a lot of people sleep much better. I can't tell you the amount of people that have not slept well yesterday and today. And I think it's because yesterday is spring equinox, kind of like New Year's Eve for the spring. And tonight is a new moon. So tonight is about setting your intentions. What do you want to bring in? Clean out your purses and wallets, put them in the window. We're getting snow, so we're not going to get like the energy or the vision of the new moon because it's just cloudy here. So we won't get the pretty dark skies with the stars out, but put it in front of the window and just intend for your abundance and wealth to come in. Okay, that's a fun little trick I like to do. I actually do that on the new moon and the full moon, but it's a great night to clear your space. It's a great week to reset your intentions, touch base with your intentions. If there's new ideas that you want to do, launch them today. It's a great day to do that. It's a great day to fluff up your house a little bit, clean up a little bit, vacuum, open the windows. Like even on today, it is snowing like crazy right now. I wish I could actually show you how much it's snowing, but I will go inside and I will open the windows because that clears out the air in my house. Okay. There is a lot of people that are moving through some sinus and some throat stuff. I actually did last week as well. I wasn't feeling all that well. And so I think there's just some collective stuff trying to clear, and sinuses are typically what's bothering you. Although for some people it could be something different. Throat stuff, there's a lot of throat stuff going around. So we must be doing some energy work on our throats. Again, another reason I actually tend to do kind of some physical and manifestation kind of clearing before I go to Sedona. And I usually feel fine by the time I go, but it is interesting. Almost every time I've gone, I just get a little something that's trying to move out of my body before I go. And so I'm excited to go and fill back in with the magic of Sedona. Okay. So if you're not feeling well, Alyssa, that might be a great sign that it's time to do a little energy clearing and just get things settled for yourself. Okay. And I can do 2 space clearings. I already have one booked, but I can fit 2 more of those. Just text me, or not text me, but message me or email me if you want the pricing on that. Okay. All right, friends. So that is what I have tonight. Hell yeah, Michelle. So Michelle said, would you ever consider doing a home clearing when I find my apartment in Mazatlan, Mexico? Well, I'd love to fly there and do it for you. So that can be arranged. But yes, I actually can do clearings all over the world because they're remote, which means I don't have to be in person to do them. It's fun. I actually was flown out to Palm Springs last year. And I've actually traveled a couple different times where people fly me out to do the clearing in person, which obviously is always fun. But you can do it remotely as well. I've done remote in Australia. I've done it in Mexico a couple times. I've done it all the way, all over the United States. So yeah, you can actually do that, Michelle. Yeah, please do. Yep. When you can do space clearings for when you're about to sell your house, I always tell people space clear your old house before you put it on the market. That number one is going to help it sell, but also that sets the energy to be a higher vibration by law of attraction for the new house too. If you're going to do construction, a lot of people are like, I'll call you when we're all done. I want it all cleaned up. And I'm like, no. Clear up before you start the construction, because then everything moves a whole lot smoother. I get so many calls from people in the middle of construction and they're like, redesigning the kitchen or doing the basement or whatever. Well, you mess with all that energy. You need somewhere for it to go for some houses. And so I always tell people, do the clearing beforehand, my friends. Depends how your apartment feels, Michelle. Maybe send me a little email. Give me the address and I'll tune in for you. And we'll see. Let's see how I feel about it. It's just Jody at jodyharvilla.com. It's up on the screen there. Just put a little note that I told you to send me your address so I can tune in. Sometimes. Apartments, I'm not as fussy. I mean, it's the same concept, but I for whatever reason, I'm not as fussy on apartments as I am on houses. Okay, great question though. But yeah, there's a whole lot of fun stuff coming up for clearing. I want to do an in-person clearing course in the fall for people to come to me in Fargo so I can teach you how to space clear. I do have some people out of state. So I might have an online one too. And so I will keep you guys abreast of that as well. We have all sorts of fun stuff and I'm very excited. So springtime, I always get jazzed up and get a little, let's go, let's get some shit done. So we are also mid-season in Spirit School right now. So please keep that in mind if you are somebody that needs some consistent coaching, some accountability, a place that you can speak freely, that you can ask all your questions. It's kind of like an ongoing mentoring group. And then we have a bunch of extras to go with it. So definitely check out Spirit School if you are guided. And I will be talking more and more about that as well. But that's what I got going on. I actually have Spirit School tonight, so I have a live call I got to go get ready for. But I wanted to remind you guys I'm coming to Iowa, Des Moines. So if you have some friends in that area or within driving distance, tell us to come out and see us on Saturday from 10 to 7. It's a really late show. And then from 10 to 5 on Sunday. I'll actually be back there in May again. Different show, but same place. It's really funny. It's at the fairgrounds. And then Sedona for the clearings next weekend, and then April 5th, full moon clearings. Okay. All right, friends. Good to see you all. Please be safe if you're in kind of the Fargo, Moorhead, and surrounding areas. We're having a blizzard tonight, and they are expecting roads to get shitty again. So if you can get your butts home and get your jammies on and just be settled, that would be much better for you tonight. Okay. All right, guys. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.